At a time when kids may be confused by an invisible villain, there's an elite group helping them understand and be safe. They're fighting what's out there by staying in here. They are the Stay Heroes. Meet the Great Hygiene, expert at washing hands and disinfecting surfaces and objects. Dr. Distancio is a master of physical distancing and virtual playdates. And General Fields uncovers emotions and harnesses positivity. Your kids can become Stay Heroes too. Learn how at stayheroes.org.
Boys Consolation in Frisco, Newburg, between the Lincoln Wildcats and the Newburg Wolves. Let's first meet the Lincoln Wildcats as the visitors on the scoreboard. Number 1, Cole Wallace. Number 5, Malachi Mantel. Number 11, Boys Corley. Yeah! Number 25, Nicky Wood. Number 35, Wilson Murray. Now see Newburg Wolves getting the Hornets on the scoreboard. Number 20, Jared Locke. Number 12, Cole Davis. Number 15, Tristan Walker. Number 21, Hunter Nicola. And number 23, Nate Russell.
What's up there, Coach?
Doing all right.
It is going very well today.
Well, hopefully we're awake and ready to play. That's my hope.
Let's say at least you didn't have the noon game.
Yeah, that's been last 2 years I did.
So that's
the crazy thing is the first time in Frisco League I've been 20 years. It's over 20 years. It's the first time I ever played in the Saturday game. I've never been in a Saturday game until this year.
Oh wow. So, you've had a couple games for your team. So how's everything coming along looking so far this year now, since you've actually seen them and had some practices? And
well, it's been good, and we're trying to make up for the time we missed right now. It's still kind of hard trying to get everything put in that we want to put in, because of course we've been preparing for our next game every time. And it doesn't slow down. It doesn't slow down for a little while, because next week we've got 2 games next week, Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday of next week is our shootout. So we got a busy week next week, and we got some tough competition. We're going to Conway. We got St. Elizabeth that we're going to on Thursday, and Saturday we got a real big challenge because Steelville comes to our place for our Crocker shootout. We've got 6 games, I think, on tap that day. We got a JV girls and a varsity girls game, and I think there's 4 or 5 boys games also that day. I think it concludes with the Crocker boys playing that evening, maybe at like 6 o'clock. So it's going to be a full day of basketball for anybody who wants to come out next Saturday and watch at Crocker. I think it starts at 10 a.m. Matter of fact, I think the first game is Steelville boys playing Waynesville's JV at 10 o'clock next Saturday morning. That's at 12. And followed by a JV girls game, and then my varsity girls, and then I believe it's 3 or 4 more boys varsity games after that.
Well, my calendar is A little empty on Saturdays coming up here.
Yeah. Well, that'd be, like I said, that'd be a good one. I don't know what all's going on, but for anybody that's wanting to come out and watch basketball, I think the only requirements they have, they're not holding the capacity down or anything. Nothing, no kind of admission tickets. I think they're just recommending that people wear their face masks. I don't think they're going to make it a requirement, but I think they're recommending that people wear them. And, you know, they're trying to keep as much social distancing and so forth. But anyway, anybody that wants to come out, you're really welcome to come out and watch.
All right. Well, I may get a hold of the school and may look into doing streaming that.
Yeah.
Sounds like a pretty good day there. Next week calendar here, we got 2 Dixon games to start the week and 2 Richland games to end the week.
Yeah. Yeah.
And so you said that is this coming Saturday?
Yeah, that'll be a week from today, which is the 12th. Yeah.
Okay. Well, I will.
Like I said, it'll tip off 10 a.m. the first game with Waynesville's JV boys playing the Steelville varsity boys.
All right. I will get a hold of, I'm sure, I think, what's his name, track coach, still the technology person, I would imagine.
Coach Shockley's our AD over there.
Yep,
and
get a hold of him
one
too.
Put the schedule together, so yeah, you can talk to Coach Shockley.
Yep. So what do you think of this matchup here? We got some pretty good shooting teams and pretty good matched up teams.
Newburg starting off pretty good there, and I don't think the Licking coach was too happy with their start. Had a pretty intense time out there just a second ago.
And normally Licking, they come out, they try to force the ball pretty quick usually, and you can notice that, it didn't come out with that quite momentum they like to grab right.
Well,
at the start of
sometimes
the
it's
game.
hard after you play a Friday night game. You got to turn around and come back Saturday morning. You got to be focused and awake and ready to roll. And I didn't see their whole game last night. I know they were putting it on Lakeway, and so I'm thinking he probably was able to get kids in and give his varsity kids or his starters and main kids a rest and hopefully have a little bit of energy in there.
Yep. See, there's an example right there that get the pick, and just like that, Licking's right back, tied the game up again. So slow start. They have the ability to score quick though once they score.
They got some shooters and some athletes out there, so
I'm pretty
looks
sure
like it's going to be a battle. That's what it's looking like right now.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure Murray has the ability to dunk that ball if he wants to once in a while.
So.
Also,
I would say
there,
for sure.
I've seen rebounds where his hands are definitely over that rim.
Yeah, that's right. That's right.
It's something you don't have to worry about, I guess.
I wish I had that. That's one thing I've never had in all my years of coaching. And I don't think I've ever had to coach against anybody that had a girl that could do that. I know there's some out there, but we don't have anything around here.
I know Springfield, there's been a few. I know Kickapoo's had a couple girls in the past that have been able to dunk once or twice there.
I wouldn't be surprised if Columbia Rockbridge didn't either. They usually seem to have a lot of D1 players and some big old girls, big, long, lanky girls.
So you guys and Licking are in the holiday tournament this year, right?
We're in the what now?
You guys are in the Rolla tournament this year?
We're both in the Rolla tournament. We don't have an official bracket or anything yet. I'm not sure when that's going to be out, but first day is the 28th. I think the 28th and 29th. The first two days are played at Missouri S&T, and then the last day is the 30th, and they play that at the high school. The finals are at the high school that day.
All right, so they are using S&T then?
Using S&T, and as far as I know, they haven't changed that yet.
Okay. I know S&T has a no fans policy, though. I wonder if that is going to affect the tournament.
Well, I don't know, and like I said, the official schedule has not been released yet, so I can't tell you matchups or times or anything. And last I heard, they were playing at Missouri S&T, but again, that may be something that's changed if that's the case, because I'm sure Rolla, I know they had some, they have a mask, I think, policy and so forth, but I don't think there's any restrictions as far as attendance goes at the game now.
I know the conference games they do, but I don't think the tournament has anything yet. Now, the other option I know and talked with the Rolla AD a while back was St. James was their backup option.
Well, and that could be too. And
they have they have a really nice middle school facility that is.
Well, and you like to say, hey, maybe things will be a little bit better by then, but heck, today's already December 5th, so we're talking about just over 3 weeks away, so if things are going to get better, they better speed up and get better.
see that with districts and stuff like that, and that kind of makes you wonder. I know the state will probably have limitations on fans and.
Well, there's a lot of schools that are. You know, we've heard from some schools where we're not supposed to have, I think, more than 50 fans that could be in the stands. You know, there's some schools that are having restrictions as far as where parents and fans from the schools can sit. You know, mask type policies, things like that. But you know, it is what it is. And to me, no matter what my beliefs are on it, I want the kids to play. So if it means that everybody needs to wear a mask or whatever it is, I want my girls to be able to play. I want all the kids at all these other schools to be able to play. And hopefully the parents and the people realize, well, maybe you don't agree or you're uncomfortable. If it allows our kids to play, I think we need to abide by whatever rules they put out there for us at the different facilities so that we can keep our kids on the court.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Same. You know, I coach track and cross country, and you know, even cross country, we had to wear a mask at most places this year, even being outdoors, just because the number of schools that are at many of those competitions.
Right.
Now, St. Louis County, they require them to wear a mask even when they're playing basketball.
Well, and I've seen there's several states that have adopted that, and I know I have some relatives down in Texas, and they were telling me that, you know, all their sports teams down there, they have to wear masks. Football, volleyball did it in the fall, and they said that I guess there's some special masks that they made that the athletes are allowed to breathe a little bit easier. They're lightweight. I haven't seen them. I don't know.
I've seen some of the Texas playoffs online, and they were wearing masks in their state playoffs and things. Yeah. I know my team's coming up. We start our practice in January, and you know, that's something I'm considering, possibly even looking at changing the offense up a little bit, where you have more of a spread offense out, and you know, less dribble, a lot more passing to the ball.
Yeah, right. Well, it's crazy with some of the rules. I think that's why a lot of people, you know, maybe have issues with some of the decisions and rules. Because you look out here right now, none of the kids are masked that are playing right now. They're all sweating, bumping into each other, knocking each other all around. But after the game, we don't shake hands. You know, there's some crazy stuff about it. You know, but like I said, to me, whatever the rules, recommendations are to keep us playing, I'm just going to try and abide by those and keep, you know, our kids abiding by those, and hopefully our fans do also, so that we can keep our kids on the floor.
Oh, I completely agree, because you know, the main thing is, especially the younger kids, they want to go out and they just want to play. And you know, I've had.
Well, and I hate it for seniors. You know, you look at the kids last year that missed the last opportunity they had to play their spring sports, and even some of the basketball that didn't get to finish up.
We look at the Final Four.
I mean, what a shame for those kids that worked hard to get there.
We look at, like, say, Carl Junction girls. I mean, they were probably on the verge to win state, undefeated, only time ever, and they ended undefeated, really. I mean, to me, you know, if all four teams are done at that point, I mean, to me, all four of them should be state champions at that point.
Yeah, I mean, it's a hard call, and I just think it's bad that they don't get to play it. You know, that you work hard, like I said, you do all that work, you work your whole career, you work all year, you get to that point. I just hate it for the kids that they don't get the opportunity to go out there and see if they can win a championship.
I think I read one of the St. Louis schools put up got a banner anyway, because the way they put it, you know, if they're going to stop a tournament, then all the teams are champions.
Yeah.
Which I kind of agree that way, where Misha officially didn't do that, but...
Yeah. Well, there's probably, again, lots of ideas and thoughts or feelings about that, you know. I don't know that there's a right or wrong way. I just know that I hate it that the kids didn't get an opportunity to actually play for it.
Yeah, because I've had many, you know, most years we've had a track runner or someone cross country go to state, and that's a highlight of their career, just getting there usually.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Especially in track. I mean, you go through 2 different rounds to get there, and you have to be top 4 in each of those competitions just to make it.
Yeah.
Where my focus on coaching them is, you know, don't worry about first or second. You want to sit about third or fourth. You just want to qualify.
Right.
Because really, I mean, you could be a district champion, but you're still a qualifier no matter what. And you still get a medal for qualifying. Yeah. And then if you make the top 8 in state, you're all state automatically at that point.
Well, let's just hope this year that I don't know if you want to use the word normal, but let's hope that everything goes as it should.
Yeah, I can
back to that normal.
Something with football is they moved to 3 sites in Jefferson City.
Yeah, I saw that.
I'm curious if track is going to be a similar situation, which that may be a good idea to separate the classes that way.
Well, I think that happened with soccer too. I don't think the soccer finals are being held where, or I don't think they were held where they were supposed to be held originally, out there in Fenton, outside St. Louis.
That may be a way to kind of eliminate some of the people from contact and things like that.
Yeah. That was pretty good by that fan there. Kickball that went about 4 rows up in the stands. Give the field goal signal there, saying the kick was good.
Yeah, well, Coach, good luck tonight.
All right, thank you. I'm going to go talk to my girls, and they're going to go in here about halftime and get themselves dressed. And hopefully we can come out and play well today. That's our hope.
All right, well, hop on back up here afterwards if you want to join us again. And
thank you, Alan. I appreciate it.
All right, we'll see you after your game there. And that was Coach Rich Mueller of the Crocker Lady Lions. They will face the Newburg Wolves next in the girls contest for 3rd place. So we're going to bring you back to the highlights of the ball game. We're now under a minute in this first quarter. Rich Mueller will be playing for 3rd place. Continues to roll down. This has been a good matchup also. One thing he pointed out, coaches are doing what they're doing. I mentioned about mask and stuff during practice with my team. If it takes doing that to let the kids play, this is something they like to do. You want to do what you can to make this happen. Some teams talked to Glendale girls coach for the Lady Falcons, and she mentioned how they split their teams up into different groups. They got 2 groups, so if one group comes down quarantine, they can still play. And 12-9 after the 12-12 after this. So we'll be back with a 1-point game, and I'll leave you to the sounds of the crowd, and we'll be back after this 1-minute break. Security Bank of Pulaski County at their 3 convenient locations in Waynesville and 2 in St. Robert. Security Bank is a proud sponsor of the Game of the Week. They're also supporters of the Waynesville Tigers, among other area basketball teams. Give them a call at 573-451-2265 for all your banking needs. Security Bank is a member of FDIC and an equal housing opportunity lender.
Sometimes we can do things that exclude others.
You're still talking to your friend?
It's complicated.
I think he went back in. We gotta go get him.
Welcome to Jumanji.
Even the smallest words and actions can have a big effect on someone. You have the skills. Because of you, someone's entire day, their year, or their life can change.
Remember, the future is in your hands.
Visit becauseofyou.org to learn more.
Totally, let's do it.
Check out Alan Hilliard Sports for all the tournament updates and live video. Parts City Auto Parts is a proud sponsor of the Richland Bears and Crocker Lions. Check them out in Richland for all your parts needs.
There's a way to stop the spread of coronavirus. There's a way to protect others. There's a way to keep your family safe. New York figured it out. The answer weighs less than an ounce. It's not a heavy lift. Be New York tough. Mask up, America.
Hello, this is Clayton Gregory bringing you a play-by-play of the boys' consolation game between the Newburg Wolves and the Licking Wildcats. We're going to finish out this game. The current score is 32 for Newburg and 27 for Licking. Looks like Licking's going to get possession at the beginning. Our next game will be featuring Clarker and Newburg for the third place game. Following that, boys' third place will be Dixon and Plato, and following that, the Richland girls will play Licking, and then the Richland boys will play Iberia. Murray goes in, but goes out. Licking drives in. No. Corley passes to Hood. Out to Murray. Murray going up, and it's good. Mintola passes out to it looks to be good. I didn't get the name quite yet, so Corley over to Hood. Hood up to the three, no good. Rebounded by Murray. Murray goes into Corley. Corley goes up, and it's good. Jared Law bringing down the ball, passing it over to Pound. Tristan Wofford goes in, and Murray's bringing it down. Murray passes out to Hood. It's no good. Wofford bringing it down, passes out to Lott. Lott over to Mintola. Mintola back to Lott. Out to Russell, but then back out to Lott, and Lott shoots for three, and it's no good. Pound goes into Mintola. Mintola passes back to Lott. Lott goes to Wofford. Wofford back over to Pound on the top. Just passing around mainly, but then Pound decided to shoot, and it's no good from the three. But we get a putback by Tristan Wofford. Antle bringing it down over to Murray. Murray loses it, and Lott gains possession. Lott's going down, and he gets the layup. That brings our score to 37-31 with the Wolves on top. Malachi Antle bringing down the Murray bringing down the ball. Murray over to Antle. Antle up for the three, but it was no good. And that looks to be a 3 made for Tristan Wolford. And looks to be a timeout taken by head coach Jess Ross of the Licking Wildcats. It'd be a 30-second timeout. We'll see you back here in 30.
2020 Frisco League Championship Tournament is brought to you by Post Pawn Shop of St. Robert. Give Dan a call for all your pawn shop needs at 573-336-3441.
How do you protect yourself and others from coronavirus?
Avoid touching your eyes, your nose, and your mouth.
Wash your hands often with soap and water for 20+ seconds.
Clean and disinfect surfaces and objects.
Together, we can help slow the
And we're back here at the Lakeway Athletic Facility for the boys consolation matchup between the Newburg Wolves and the Licking Wildcats. Had a brain fart right there, I promise. Corley will pass it in to Wallace. Wallace brings it down over to Antle. Makes the them threes, bringing it down. Can't exactly anticipate which one. Over to Hood. Hood out to Antle, but Antle goes up for the layup and it's no good. Bringing down the ball is Hunter Mintola. Mintola over to Russell, yeah. Back to Russell. But it gets taken away by Murray. Murray's going to bring down the ball. And it looks like he passes it over to Wallace. And Wallace goes up for the 3 and it's good. If you guys haven't already, make sure to follow Alan Hilliard Sports on Facebook and YouTube to see live play-by-play of any games that he chooses to do, and also you can watch the replays on YouTube at Alan Hilliard Sports. Ryan goes over to Mintola. Mintola's going in, but gets fouled by, it looks to be Wallace. We're going to wait for the official to call it. Yes, and it is Wallace. Once again, this is Clayton Gregory with the Bear Buzz. We are a Facebook page out of Richland. Make sure if you guys want to hear more Richland updates, you can go ahead and give us a follow on Facebook at the Bear Buzz. And Russell over to Ryan. Ryan over to Mintola. Mintola went in, but he can walk back out. Over to Pound. Pound's underneath, and it's good. Bringing us to a 42 to 44 to 34 matchup. And looks like Pound stepped out of bounds when he went to receive the ball. Murray gets the ball on top, but it gets lost by Hunter Mintola. Mintola going up from coast to coast, but it's no good. And it's rebounded by Russell, but Russell gets fouled by... No, Russell fouls Hood. And if that basket looks to be good for Antle, we have about 3 minutes left to go in the boys' consolation game for the third quarter, at least. And it looked to be a double dribble or walk right there. Wasn't too sure, but no call, I guess. Murray's going in. He pushes off. He pushed off, in my opinion, but it looks like it's going to be a foul called on Colton Pound. That is... That is Pound's second foul. And looks like Licking put up the shot. I didn't quite see who made it yet. Bryce Corley. And it looks to be a shot made by Murray. As that foul occurs by Antle, we want to give a quick shout out to the RHS Bears Athletic YouTube page. You can join me, Clint Gregory, every Wednesday at 12:30 for our midweek sports report of the Bears sports, and we also live stream all home games for this year at least. And not to mention, we may do special reports here and there for sporting events that happen not just in the midweek. Especially last night, we did a special report. And we had a foul on Wallace Fowles. Nope. The foul is on Lott against Wallace. But it's no good. And head coach Cody Woody is taking a 30-second timeout. We'll be back in 30 seconds.
2021 basketball season this year is brought to you by American Family Insurance Agent Teresa Stafford of Waynesville, St. Robert, Missouri. Give her office a call at 774-5900 for your next insurance quote, whether it's home, auto, or other coverage. For all your deer processing and other processing needs, check out Tom's Slaughterhouse on Highway A in Montreal, Missouri. Give them a call at 573-346-5233. They are open throughout the day for deer processing during deer season. They are a proud supporter of the Richland Bears and Lady Bears.
Welcome back to Lakeway Athletics Facility for our boys consolation match between the Newburg Wolves and the Licking Wildcats. Coming out of the timeout that head coach Cody Woody took, Licking's going to be receiving the ball. Murray goes in, Reddy gets good. That's going to bring our score to a 42-44 matchup. And once again, this is for the consolation, so most of the games this evening should be a good overall matchup. And Tristan Wooford goes in. It looks like he got a little pushed around, but he goes in and makes a shot. And Pound gets it and goes up for the layup. That's going to bring it to a 48-42. The Wolves are increasing their lead by just going hard right after that timeout. I don't know if head coach Woody gave him a big pep talk, but he sure did something. But coming away from that, Bryce Corley makes it two. Mintola goes in, gets fouled, and it's no shot. And the foul's on Nathan Russ. No, there is no 23. Keaton Cook. And it goes out to Pound. Pound goes to Mintola. Mintola puts in the shot, and the basket's going to count, bringing it to a 50-44 lead. Hunter Mintola is going to the line after a foul that was committed by Keaton Cook. That's his third foul in the contest. Following this game, we'll be featuring our third place game between the Crocker Lady Lions and the Newburg Lady Wolves. Wilson Murray goes in. Murray still has the ball, and it's good. That's going to bring it to 46-50 with 31.2 seconds left to go in the third quarter. Looks like our officials are ready for the next contest. And looks like these officials are about probably done. And heading out is Murray. He just waiting above the 3-point line. Over to Cook. Cook back to Murray. Murray goes up for the 2, but it's no good. And he's going to be going up for 2 with the foul committed by Tristan Wolford. And that brings us to a 14.7 left in the contest. That's Wolford's third foul of the contest. And with 50 to 46, with 14.7 to go in the third quarter, we're gonna rebound by looks to be King Cook, and he puts it back in. 5 seconds left to go. Over to the shot was put up by a lot, but it was no good. And that concludes our third quarter with a 50 to 48 lead for the Wolves. We'll be back with you in a minute.
Lake Medical Spa in Waynesville, Osage Beach, and Columbia is a proud sponsor of the Frisco League Tournament. They have a board-certified plastic surgeon that specializes in Botox and fillers, hydrofacial, laser hair removal, and plastic surgery. Give them a call at 573-348-4863.
I think it's just vapor and flavors. It won't hurt my kid like cigarettes.
Vaping is safer than smoking, isn't it?
Get your head out of the cloud. Talk to your kid about vaping. Visit talkaboutVaping.org.
Be sure to check out AlanHilliardSports.com and Alan Hilliard Sports Facebook and YouTube channels for all the live updates and posted games from this season, as well as other sports coming in the spring. Check out I Love Ice Cream and More in St. Robert, Missouri for all your ice cream and other food needs.
And welcome back to the Lakeway Athletic Facility. Our fourth quarter is going to beginning ready to begin with the Wolves on top, 50 to 48. And Mantola is going to bring it out first. And Mantola passes out to Lot to Pound. Pound patiently waiting out on top to do something with it. Tristan Wolford over to Pound. Pound goes in, and major foul by Murray, hoping to get the charge, but he didn't get it at this time. Cole Wallace out to Murray. Murray no good. Little analyzing about this game. The Wolves are if I'm not mistaken, they're the Wolves were the Wolves were the 5th seed. Newburg, my mistake. Wolves were the 5th seed, and the Wildcats were the 2nd seed. And a foul committed by Nathan Russell. That's his 4th foul of the contest. Let's hope he can keep one in for 7 minutes, 16 seconds. In this contest, head coach Cody Woody has taken 2 timeouts, and Jess Ross 1. Murray goes in for his first free throw, but it's no good. Murray's second one puts it in to make it 52 to 49. Mentola passes it out to Russell. Russell over to Lot. Lot to Woodford, but Woodford travels according to the official. So Lickings can be able to take it out. Overall, great contest so far. Wallace and Antle bringing it down over to Cook. Cook out to Cook. Passed it out to Hood, but Hood went up for 3, no good. Pound bringing it down. Pound over to Lot. Lot to Mentola. Back to Lot. Over to Russell. Russell to back out to Mentola, where he's going to wait patiently by the Hornets. And Pound over to Lot. Lot goes in, passes it to Woodford. Woodford goes up for the layup, and it's no good. And a foul is committed on the floor. And looks like that foul was committed by Woodford. That's his 4th personal foul in this contest. Out to Corley. Corley over to Murray. Murray out to Hood, but it looks to be a foul committed on Lot. That's his 3rd foul in this contest. Just a reminder, if you travel over here to watch some games later on today, or if you're already left, I want to remind you that masks are required in areas where you cannot social distance, and please try not to mingle with other communities to help prevent the spread of COVID-19. And over to Wallace. Wallace gets taken away, and officials are going to be talking about what it'd be. Look, we have a hand, and it's going to be a travel card on the floor instead of a foul. That was up in the air. It depends on which came first. Murray talking to the referee to try to figure out what happened. And the game to resolution. Laud over to Pound, but it gets tipped by Murray. And Pound loses the ball over to Dante Decker, which made his appearance in this game. And Murray's bringing it down. And he goes through and puts in a layup. And that's going to bring it to a 51-52 contest, with the Licking Wildcats bringing in the thing closer. We'll be back to you here in a minute.
Any athletic event is generally forgotten over time, but the actions of players, coaches, and spectators leave lasting impressions. The next time you attend a high school game, think of how history will remember you. Choose good sportsmanship and help rekindle the spirit of citizenship. Remember, the lessons you teach today will help develop better citizens in our communities for tomorrow. This message has been brought to you by your friends at the Missouri State High School Activities Association and this local radio station.
eXp Realty agent Stephanie Rome is a proud sponsor of the Dixon Bulldogs. Give her a call at 573-528-9935 for all your realty needs. You can also reach her at stephanieRome.exprealty.com or visit her at 945 Missouri Avenue in St. Robert by the front gate. The Dixon Athletic Booster Club is a proud sponsor of Dixon Bulldogs and Lady Bulldogs. Be sure to check them out on Facebook at Dixon Athletic Booster Club.
And we are back here at the Lathway Athletic Facility for our consolation game for the boys, with the Newburg Wolves up 52-51 over the Lakeway. My apologies, the Licking Hornets. No, Licking Wildcats. My bad. My brain is all far today. And Law tries to tip it back, but it gets tipped back. And looks like there's commotion on the floor. Whether or not it got tipped, but we'll just have to find out. But I guess we found out. Murray goes out to Cook. Cook over to Wallace. Wallace back into Murray. Murray goes in and puts it in. And that's going to bring him above the Newburg Wolves in this contest. Laud over to Pound. Pound over to Lott. Lott to Decker. Decker goes in but gets fouled on a late whistle. And that's going to be on Rice Corley. That is his fourth foul of the contest. And that's going to put Clayton Casey on the line. Casey goes up first one, it's good. And that's going to bring a 53-53 contest. Dun dun dun. Yeah. And he's going out for his second one. And it's good. That's going to bring the Wolves back into a lead of 54-53. And Murray's out, passes it over to Hood. Hood back to Murray, and it was good. And bring down the ball is Woodford, but it gets tipped by the Wildcats, and Newburg will gain possession. Woodford out to Glenn Casey, but it's no good. And a foul is going to be committed by Murray. That's his third in this contest. Mentolo is passing on the ball. Passes it over to Lott. Lott over to Woodford. Woodford to Mentolo, but Mentolo gets it. And the tip looks to be on the Wildcats, according to the referee down there. Which is not too much commotion, so it must be the correct call. Lott was passing it in to Casey. Casey passed it to Mentola. Mentola passed it back to Lott. Lott go win over to Pound. Pound over to Casey. Casey taking it by the tee over for the Hornets. And back to Pound. Pound going by the actual Hornet. In an attempt to get a backdoor shot, it was no good because Mentola lost it and it went out of bounds. Russell passes it to Murray. Murray goes in. And a shot by Corley. And Corley puts it in. So he's going to go to the line for one more. And the foul's committed by Lott. That's his second personal. And the Wildcats lead 57-54 in this contest so far, with 3 minutes 15 seconds to go. I promise you there may be no running clocks tonight. There have been a few other nights, but not tonight. Corley misses first one, but it's rebounded by Russ. Nope, my bad. Cook, and Cook puts it back in. Yeah, my team's mixed up for a minute. And Pound has it out. Pound goes in and tries to get swatted by Murray, but puts in the 2. And head coach Cody Woody of the Newburg Wolves is going to take a timeout. It's going to be 30 seconds. We'll see you in 30 seconds.
2021 basketball season this year is brought to you by American Family Insurance Agent Teresa Stafford of Waynesville, St. Robert, Missouri. Give her office a call at 774-5900 for your next insurance quote, whether it's home, auto, or other coverage. For all your deer processing and other processing needs, check out Tom's Slaughterhouse on Highway A in Montreal, Missouri. Give them a call at 573-346-5233. They are open throughout the day for deer processing during deer season. They are a proud supporter of the Richland Bears and Lady Bears.
And welcome back to the Lakeway Athletics facility for our boys consolation match between the Newburg Wolves and the Licking Wildcats. The Wildcats lead the Wolves 59-56 with approximately 2 minutes and 52 seconds left to go in this contest. Cook passes it over to Wallace. Wallace dribbling around to the other side of the court, over to Murray. Murray getting heavily guarded by Pound, and gets stolen by Pound. And looks to be Murray swatted the ball over Pound. Looked to be, from my angle, looks to be a foul. But referee said it was all ball. And Hunter Mantola gets fouled, and that's going to put a 58-59 game. That foul is committed by Wilson Murray. That's his 4th personal. And that's the 7th team foul for them. Mantola makes his first one. It's going to tie this matchup to 59-59. Once again, make sure to follow Allen Harriet Sports on Facebook and also on YouTube. You can watch the live feed on Facebook and watch the replay on YouTube. Wallace over to Malachi Antle. Antle slowly dribbling the ball and loses control. Out to Cook, and it's no good. And a full timeout was taken, and it looks like Cody Woody wants to travel on that play, but it's no good. We'll be back to you here in a minute after this.
Any athletic event is generally forgotten over time, but the actions of players, coaches, and spectators leave lasting impressions. The next time you attend a high school game, think of how history will remember you. Choose good sportsmanship and help rekindle the spirit of citizenship. Remember, the lessons you teach today will help develop better citizens in our communities for tomorrow. This message has been brought to you by your friends at the Missouri State High School Activities Association and this local radio station.
eXp Realty agent Stephanie Rome is a proud sponsor of the Dixon Bulldogs. Give her a call at 573-528-9935 for all your realty needs. You can also reach her at stephanieRome.exprealty.com or visit her at 945 Missouri Avenue in St. Robert by the front gate. The Dixon Athletic Booster Club is a proud sponsor of Dixon Bulldogs and Lady Bulldogs. Be sure to check them out on Facebook at Dixon Athletic Booster Club.
And welcome back to the Lakeway Athletic Facility for our consolation matchup between the Newburg Wolves and the Licking Wildcats, with a 62 lead for the Wildcats over the Wolves. The next game is featuring the Clark Lady Lions and the Newburg Lady Wolves for the 3rd place of the Frisco League basketball tournament. Bringing down the ball, we have Lot. Lot goes over to Pound. Pound over to Casey. Casey into Mentola, but gets tipped out. And looks like it was tipped out by Mentola, which Lickens can receive possession. Corley passing it over to Cook. Cook over to Corley again. Corley over to Murray. But Murray loses control, and it's going to be given back to the Wolves. And Pound brings it across half court over to Casey. Casey puts it in for two, and that's going to bring a 661 to 62 trail lead for the Wildcats. With less than a minute to go, we have a 61 to 62 game, a very close one tonight. This afternoon, as I should say. Corley out to Murray. Murray doing something. Back and it seems to just be passing between Murray, Corley, but now Wallace. Everybody knows what they're doing. They're running down the clock, but a foul was committed by Tristan Wooford. At the line, shooting a bonus shot, we have Corley. Corley misses his first one, but is fouled by Antle. Antle pushes him, and that's gonna put Antle on his fifth foul of the contest, and he can no longer play. But that's going to bring another bonus shot, but down for Mentola. Mentola is going up for his first shot. And it's good. That's going to bring a 62 to 62 contest here at the Lakeway Athletics facility for our boys consolation matchup. Mentola goes up, and it's good, and he's good for a second one, which is going to give them the lead of 63 to 62. And a timeout was taken before the ball came in by head coach Cody Woody, and it's going to be a full timeout. We'll be back to you here in a minute.
Security Bank of Pulaski County at their 3 convenient locations in Waynesville and 2 in St. Robert. Security Bank is a proud sponsor of the Game of the Week. They're also supporters of the Waynesville Tigers, among other area basketball teams. Give them a call at 573-451-2265 for all your banking needs. Security Bank is a member of FDIC and an equal housing opportunity lender.
Sometimes we can do things that exclude others.
You're still talking to your friends.
It's complicated. I think he went back in. We gotta go get him.
Welcome to Jumanji.
Even the smallest words and actions can have a big effect on someone. You have the skills. Because of you, someone's entire day, their year, or their life can change.
Remember, the future is in your hands.
Visit becauseofyou.org to learn more.
Totally, let's do it.
Check out Alan Hilliard Sports for all the tournament updates and live video. Parts City Auto Parts is a proud sponsor of the Richland Bears and Crocker Lions. Check them out in Richland for all your parts needs.
Welcome back to the Lakeway Athletics facility for our 5th grade boys consolation game between the Newburg Wolves and the Licking Wildcats. The Wolves lead the Wildcats 63 to 62 with 24.1 seconds left to go. Wallace passing this to Corley. Corley and Wallace play hot potato with it. Out to Murray. Murray looks like over And a foul was committed by Tristan Wolford. That looks to be his fifth foul of the contest. And that's going to put Wilson Murray at the line, shooting 2. Now, is he going to make both and put the Wildcats on top, or is he only going to make one? And putting us to a possible overtime. We're just going to have to wait and see here at the Lakeway Athletic Facility. Once again, just a reminder to... And he misses the first one, so it looks like if he makes it, it's only going to give it a tie ball game. Once again, as he's shooting the second one, we want to remind you to make sure to like Alan Hilliard Sports on Facebook and also subscribe to his YouTube page because you can watch the live stream. You can watch the live stream on Facebook and the replay on YouTube. With 6.1 seconds left here to go, head coach Jess Ross calls a full timeout. We'll see you here in a minute.
Lake Medical Spa in Waynesville, Osage Beach, and Columbia is a proud sponsor of the Frisco League Tournament. They have a board-certified plastic surgeon that specializes in Botox and fillers, hydrofacial, laser hair removal, and plastic surgery. Give them a call at 573-348-4863.
I think it's just vapor and flavors. It won't hurt my kid like cigarettes.
Vaping is safer than smoking, isn't it?
Get your head out of the cloud. Talk to your kid about vaping. Visit talkaboutvaping.org.
Be sure to check out AlanHilliardSports.com and Alan Hilliard Sports Facebook and YouTube channels for all the live updates and posted games from this season, as well as other sports coming in the spring. Check out I Love Ice Cream and More in St. Robert, Missouri for all your ice cream and other food needs.
Welcome back to the Lakeway Athletic Facility with 6.1 seconds left to go in the contest. With Jess Ross of the Licking Wildcats just taking a timeout. It's 63-63 here to go. Lakeway Athletic Director Chance Allen is ready to give out the trophy, but to find out who to get the trophy to first. Because it's a 63-63 game. And is Mentola going to be able to... And head coach Jess Ross is going to be taking a timeout. And the timeout's going to be a full timeout. We'll be back to you in a minute.
Any athletic event is generally forgotten over time, but the actions of players, coaches, and spectators leave lasting impressions. The next time you attend a high school game, think of how history will remember you. Choose good sportsmanship and help rekindle the spirit of citizenship. Remember, the lessons you teach today will help develop better citizens in our communities for tomorrow. This message has been brought to you by your friends at the Missouri State High School Activities Association and this local radio station.
eXp Realty agent Stephanie Rome is a proud sponsor of the Dixon Bulldogs. Give her a call at 573-528-9935 for all your realty needs. You can also reach her at stephanierome.exprealty.com or visit her at 945 Missouri Avenue in St. Robert by the front gate. The Dixon Athletic Booster Club is a proud sponsor of Dixon Bulldogs and Lady Bulldogs. Be sure to check them out on Facebook at Dixon Athletic Booster Club.
Welcome back to the Lakeway Athletic Facility for our fifth place consolation game between the Newburg Wolves and the Licking Wildcats. We have a 63-63 contest right here to decide the winner. But at this time, it's with 1.1 seconds left. We're going to figure out who gets the consolation trophy. And Wallace went up for the three, but it was no good. So we're going to take into an overtime contest, which
Security Bank of Pulaski County at their 3 convenient locations in Waynesville and 2 in St. Robert. Security Bank is a proud sponsor of the Game of the Week. They're also supporters of the Waynesville Tigers, among other area basketball teams. Give them a call at 573-451-2265 for all your banking needs. Security Bank is a member of FDIC and an equal housing opportunity lender.
Sometimes we can do things that exclude others.
You're still talking to your friend?
It's complicated. I think he went back in. We gotta go get him.
Welcome to Jumanji.
Even the smallest words and actions can have a big effect on someone. You have the skills. Because of you, someone's entire day, their year, or their life can change.
Remember, the future is in your hands.
Visit becauseofyou.org to learn more.
Totally, let's do it.
Check out Alan Hilliard Sports for all the tournament updates and live video. Parts City Auto Parts is a proud sponsor of the Richland Bears and Crocker Lions. Check them out in Richland for all your parts needs.
Welcome back to the Lakeway. Welcome back to Lakeway Athletic Facility. We are here with Mintola and Murray jump for the ball. Our Consolation went into overtime, it seems like. And if I'm not mistaken, can you double tip a tip? I'm not sure either. That'd be a question for a referee and possibly a coach. Looks to be a traveling violation on Hood, which that's going to give the Wolves the possession back. Lott bringing down the ball. Lott over to Pound. Pound over to Lott. Lott back over to Mintola. Mintola back to Pound. Pound over to Mintola once again. And hot potato between Mintola and Pound, but it goes over to Lott. Back to Mintola. Mintola looked to drag that feet a little bit, but it didn't get too much. And a shot was made by Clayton Casey, and that's going to put a 65-63 lead for the Wolves on the scoreboard. Murray going in, but he didn't go in. But Cook went in, but ended up getting Hunter Mintola a blocking violation. That's going to put Cook at the line. And he's going to miss his first one. It kind of went around the goal, but it came off on the right side. And he makes the second one. So it's going to bring a 65-64 contest right now. Pound has the ball. Pound over to Mintola. Mintola going into Casey. Casey doesn't get it. Casey gets his rebound and puts it back in. But Murray ends up getting that rebound. Murray over to Corley. Corley misses it, but tries to rebound, and Russell gets it. Mintola goes out, and he puts up a shot, and it's going to bring a 67-64 lead for the Newburg Wolves. Corley over to Cook. Cook goes to get it. And looked to be a foul violation on 23, which is King Cook. That's going to be his fourth foul, and bringing Colton Pound to the line for a bonus shot. And he misses his bonus shot, so the Wildcats get the rebound. Murray going up for three. And it's good. And that's going to bring the game to a tie once again, 67-67. I hope we do not go to double overtime. And Casey goes in for a 2, and he gets it. Wallace bringing down the ball. Wallace over to Corley. Corley over to Murray. And he moved his feet a little bit. Looked to travel from my location. I'm also way up here, and the officials are down there. And it's stolen by Pound. And just to mention, Pound's only a freshman going up against a couple sophomores. Murray, Corley, and Medlock are the only seniors on Lincoln, and Medlock's not here due to quarantine. So with a minute and 9 seconds left, with a 69-67 lead for the Wolves, Colin Pound's going to go to the line, shooting 2. He misses his first one, but he hopes to connect the second one, which he's going to shoot out right now. Colin Pound misses both his ones, and rebound by Wilson Murray. Murray trying to dribble his way out of it. Corley goes up, and he gets fouled by Hunter Mintola, looks like, and he makes the basket, so it's going to be a 69-69 contest. And if I'm not mistaken, that is his 4th foul of the contest for Mintola, and that's going to put Corley at the line, shooting 1. And he connects to that, so can the Wolves make something to get back on top? Or will they fall to the Wolves, the second seed Wolves? Mintola a lot. Play hot potato with it. Over to Pound. Pound over to Mintola. Mintola shot fake over to Jalot. Cody Woody. Cody 1-1 in a full timeout. We'll be back to you here in a minute.
Lake Medical Spa in Waynesville, Osage Beach, and Columbia is a proud sponsor of the Frisco League Tournament. They have a board-certified plastic surgeon that specializes in Botox and fillers, hydrofacial, laser hair removal, and plastic surgery. Give them a call at 573-348-4863.
I think it's just vapor and flavors. It won't hurt my kid like cigarettes.
Vaping is safer than smoking, isn't it?
Get your head out of the cloud. Talk to your kid about vaping. Visit talkaboutvaping.org.
Be sure to check out AlanHilliardSports.com and Alan Hilliard Sports Facebook and YouTube channels for all the live updates and posted games from this season, as well as other sports coming in the spring. Check out I Love Ice Cream and More in St. Robert, Missouri for all your ice cream and other food needs.
And welcome back to Lakeway Athletic Facility for a 69-70 lead for the Wildcats over the Wolves for our boys consolation contest. And Mintola over to Pound over to Lott. And they can connect before this game ends. But another timeout's being taken by Cody Woody with 11.3 seconds left to go in this contest. And that timeout's going to be a full timeout.
Any athletic event is generally forgotten over time, but the actions of players, coaches, and spectators leave lasting impressions. The next time you attend a high school game, think of how history will remember you. Choose good sportsmanship and help rekindle the spirit of citizenship. Remember, the lessons you teach today will help develop better citizens in our communities for tomorrow. This message has been brought to you by your friends at the Missouri State High School Activities Association and this local radio station.
eXp Realty agent Stephanie Rome is a proud sponsor of the Dixon Bulldogs. Give her a call at 573-528-9935 for all your realty needs. You can also reach her at stephanieRome.exprealty.com or visit her at 945 Missouri Avenue in St. Robert by the front gate. The Dixon Athletic Booster Club is a proud sponsor of Dixon Bulldogs and Lady Bulldogs. Be sure to check them out on Facebook at Dixon Athletic Booster Club.
Stop it. Welcome back to the Lakeway Athletics Facility for our boys contest. And with and Wildcats pull out the win 70-69 as Lott doesn't connect with his last shot. Once again, it's a 79-69 lead for the Wildcats over the Wolves. Not to mention, the Wildcats are the 2nd seed, and the Wolves are the 4th seed. Fifth seed, my apologies. And the consolation trophy goes to the Licking Wildcats. We want to thank you for tuning in to our consolation game. We'll see you.
From the moment we met, it felt like we fit.
Thank you for showing me what unconditional love looks like.
We are better when we are together. My life feels complete with you in it. Oh.
There's so many rewards in life. You coming into our home was one of the greatest rewards we could have ever had.
You know, it took 20 years and I got my 3rd child who was 17 at the time.
After you joined our family, it was like, I really do feel complete now.
It's so cool to watch the adult that you've become, and you really have done as much for us as you think we've done for you.
I ain't never felt so much love before in my life.
Thank you.